What's up, guys? GP Lexus here today, and I hope you guys are all having an amazing day. Most of you guys know me from my Instagram page, but I want to start vlogging and showing you guys my install process on the parts that I put on my car. Today we're going to be installing aftermarket carbon fiber fenders, and that's okay if you don't have carbon fiber fenders. This video is simply on how to take off the OEM ones and replace them with new ones. As you can see, I have a 2018 Lexus IS 300. It is all-wheel drive. I cannot wait to put on these carbon fiber fenders. It is definitely going to complement the carbon fiber hood. I am just a little nervous with my wheels. As you can see, it is tucking. I am running camber and on air suspension. Just remember, with carbon fiber fenders, means it's not going to be 100% perfect on fitment. It is just a mold. So just keep that in mind. You may need to do some trimming, some adjustments. Before we start with the fenders, what you're going to need to do is pop your hood open. All these little plastic clips, you're going to need to pop them out. I'm also using, I forgot to mention, I'm using a plastic prying tool. As you can see, you can just stick it underneath and just pop them right out. So that is what you're going to do with this top piece, just to take your front bumper off. That way you have more space. You'll take that off. 10mm bolt right here and on the other side, and then you will need to unscrew all the 10mm bolts from the bottom just to unclip the bumper. That way we have room. We'll move the headlights a little bit. You can disconnect them or just loosen the bolts so we have wiggle room for the fender, and then we'll get to unbolting the fender line and everything. All right, guys, with the front bumper being off, I'm going to be showing you guys what's the next step. There is this plastic piece holding onto the headlight and the fender. I do have one bolt already taken out, as you can see, but what we will be doing right now is taking the side skirt off. So you have to take the side skirt completely off in order to take the fender off, because there's two bolts, 10mm bolts behind the side skirt that is holding the fender. It is a hex tool, so it'll be a hex tool that you take. There's one here and one in the rear, which is right here. You will take those two off. There will be about 6 plastic clips that you will have to take off from the bottom of the side skirt. They're just little plastic clips. You pop them out and then they come out. You just literally pop it. There'll be a tab that you can pull and the whole plastic clip will come out. After that, the little prying tool that I was telling you guys about, the little pick, you will be using either a flathead or if you have a pick, pick this off. There'll be a 10mm bolt in there, and there's 2 of them. So there's one in the rear and then one in the front. So you'll be picking those out, unscrewing it, and then the side skirt should be able to drop once you do that. All right, guys, the side skirt's off. The bottom clips that I was talking about, the plastic little clips, there's 6 of them, as I was stating earlier. I believe 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then you have a little smaller one as well. So to get back to it, you do have 2 of these 10mm bolts that I was talking about. We can get those undone real quick. It would be a little better if I had power tools, but just trying to show you guys the process real quick. There's that. Take that one off. And like I stated before, the carbon fiber fenders are molds, so they are not going to be 100%. So don't have that expectation. So there's that. Now what we're going to do, there is, I believe, 3 bolts up here in order to take this plastic piece off, what you're gonna have to do, I don't think I can show you guys, but what you're going to have to do is basically push this up. There's plastic pieces in here. There's plastic clips. So the way the trimming is laid out is the plastic is sitting in here. The cover is on top. And in order for you to take it off, you have to slide it backwards, I believe. Let me see. Yeah, as you can see, it's sitting right on there. So the direction you would want to pull is you would want to pull it backwards. So once you get, there's 3 of them, like I said, there'll be the bolts. That's for the headlight. You got your fender, but there is those plastic clips right here where you're going to have to basically pull this whole trimming backwards. So you're going to want to lift up a little bit, just a little bit, not to snap it, and pull it backwards. Once you get that off, we'll take the 3 bolts off and I will show you guys from there. I got the little plastic piece out. As you can see, those are the pieces that I was talking about that you have to basically finesse the little plastic trimming. As you can see, I broke this one, but that's okay. They still snap back in. You're gonna take, these are the ones I'm talking about. You would just want to pop them out with a little prying tool. Take out these little 10mm bolts on the fender. Make sure you put your bolts all in one area. So you could just simply just be careful so you don't break it. They're just held in by clips. Like I said, be careful, especially if it's your first time taking these off. It's easy to break, and they're all just held in by these little clips. You're gonna keep trying to take this piece off because there is one more bolt under there. It is a hard piece to take off. Just be careful not to break any of the plastic clips. You're going to go by the headlight and we will take the bolt out. In this case, I already took the bolt out. So I took this one. Actually, there we go. Full fender free. Still hanging on something over here. Looks like there's a plastic clip here, so this is connected to the fender. There is a plastic clip here that we need to snap off to get this whole, or actually, never mind. There's a bolt right here that needs to come off. And just remember, when you're taking off stuff, like I said before, please put all your bolts in the area so you remember where they're at. So after taking off that bottom bolt down there, got the fender off. There is the inside trimming if you would like to take it off. This is the inside plastic trimming that you can transfer over to the carbon fiber ones, or you could just throw it on as is. But I'm going to be putting these fenders on and we'll see how that goes. So after taking off the trim piece and putting it onto the carbon fiber, everything went smooth. Put it on. Now it's just time to bolt everything back in. As you can see, the rubber trimming is in there. And like I said before, alignment may not be the best. As you can see, the screw hole is just a little bit off, but I'll be able to manage and move some stuff around a little bit. But I'm gonna bolt everything back up and I'll let you know how that goes and close the hood after, and we'll see the fitment. So it does look like we're gonna have to do, I wouldn't say fabrication, but more so grinding. I'm gonna be just using a little filer, but this piece is supposed to snap in, as you can see right here, into the square. The square needs to be enlarged just a little bit, just to fit. And then on top of that, you have this little square here. It's supposed to fit. This is where your 10mm bolt goes for your front bumper, but it does not fit. So we need to grind that down a little bit and open it up a little bit. So you guys may have the same problem or not, Like I said, all these fenders are fabricated, or they're basically made off of molds, so you may deal with this issue or you may not, but just be prepared for that. All right, guys, this is the final product of the carbon fiber fender. This is how it's looking. Looks amazing. Definitely pops out on the car. Definitely some contrast. On the driver's side, I had to use the metal filing tool to adjust some things, make the fitment on point, no gaps, absolutely no gaps. On the passenger side, that's another thing. I was in a little rush. There was a gap that's left behind. As you can see, there is a metal piece sitting right there under this plastic trimming. The carbon fiber fender has a tab that I need to shave down a little bit, but I was in a rush. I will get back to that to make the fitment good. I hope you guys enjoyed this video on how to install the carbon fenders or just regular fenders in general, and I hope to catch you guys on the next one. Stay tuned.